Alright, so a little bit of what we got going on up here. What we got there is a gas plant, yardage. There's the rod basket. These are the fingers on which I work. This is known as the tubing board. It's where we stack joints of pipe. Right now we're pumping down the hole. Had some gas flowing. It's not good stuff to breathe in, so we're going to pump water down and push it back into the formation. Now those yellow things there are the blocks. That's the drill string. Again, that's the rod basket. Those are sucker rods. That red thing up there is the crown. That down's the floor. We're about 60 feet off the air here. Come over to this side. That's what we're doing. We're scanalogging out of the hole, so we've got a scanalogger there. That's a hot oiler truck. And there's the tool truck. Little panorama of what I get to look at for most of the day. Not a lot. It's pretty flat out here. Nice fucking bright sun right in my eyes all day. It's wonderful. Those are bad rods that we laid down over there. Hard to see, but that's the unit down there. It's the pumping unit that people often see. Over there it's not lit, but that's the flare pit. That trailer there is a AAA safety trailer. A lot of H2S on this well, so as you can see, those hoses run all the way and it's hidden in the shadow, but there's a couple air packs down there in case we had to mask up due to H2S. That red thing over there, that's an accumulator. Hooks up to the VOP, which is blow-off protection. It clamps onto the wellhead and can either sever the pipe in half or close around the pipe depending where the gas is blowing, help us prevent a blowout. Obviously, can't see it down there, but that's the horse head. This is tubing. Goes anywhere from, oh, I don't know, usually we stand it back in joints of two, or stands of two joints, each joint being, 30 to 35 feet long. You can see they're not always the same length. It's really nice when they are. It makes my life a whole lot easier. It's a sailor block. Lanyard, position your lanyard. This is what we call the diving board. And that's when you step out on it. But yeah, nice structure. Then you lean back. You get quite the view. Again, that's, I don't know, about 60 feet or so. Once you're up in the rod basket, it's 75, 80 feet up in the air. Derrick's, I think, 108 feet tall on this guy here. See a little bit of the rig down there. They are double fast. I don't think I can zoom in. Oh, I can. Look at that thing. Those are the tongs down there. They latch onto the pipe, spin them in and out. Got a dope bucket. The stand, that circle thing around the wellhead there, that's the scanalogger's tool. What he's doing is he's examining the thickness of the pipe, making sure there's no holes. The pipe tends to wear away as it's in the hole, so he marks it either red or blue. I think you can see the paint on the tubing. Now you can see that yellow paint down on the bottom of the tubing. That means it's a real good pipe. Blue is a little less good, and then down there on the ground are red joints. That means they're too bad to be put in the well. What else we got going? Again, just the pumper doing his thing. Those there are the shooter tanks. Actually, that's a separator. What that does there, separates the oil, the gas, the water, and it comes down that line. It's pumped into different holes, different tanks. Water, gas, usually the gas gets sent down to the flare there. Gets burned away. Over this way. There's a natural gas plant. Probably hard to see with the sun, but there's only one little flare. All those other stacks are pushing out natural gas. It isn't burning. It smells like gas and onion. You can see the other fellers on my crew just doing their thing while we wait to pump. What else is interesting? Down there we got some bad joints you can See, a couple of them are pretty badly bent. I think we got rid of the worst ones. But then down there we've got a polish rod. That guy with the big, well, it's called a stuffing box, that red thing on the end of the tube in there. And that screws into the wellhead and lets the polish rod have some well control. We got, let's see what's down there. You got a seat nipple, a couple 2 7/8 collars, looks like another anchor, wellhead, old anchor. The operator stand, that's where the operator stands. That little handle there is known as a brake handle. It looks like he's about done pumping, which is good. These guys all out of here ready to do their thing. A couple of real serious roughnecks there. Getting a thumbs up from John Steele. That's Travis, the operator, to his right. That down there is Clayton. Not a lot to say about that. And yeah, so they're going to break off the wellhead. Well, not the wellhead, they're going to knock off the pumper's fitting there, take out that TI. We're going to be going back to work. So, well, it's just a little bit of what's going on for me today. A good chance to see just a little bit of what I look at in my daily life. These are your fingers. Some people don't like walking on fingers. I've never really had much issue with it. It's pretty easy to keep track of where you're going. Know where your feet are. You learn as you go. It's nice and easy to walk around on. Yeah, usually what I do is they're gonna latch on that pipe, fills it up, brings it all the way to about there. He stacks out on it, they spin out the pipe, then it comes down. I unlatch them, and then I throw them in here. Try to keep it nice and stacked. We normally would use all the fingers, but we're trying to keep the yellow separated from the blue for now. Hope you don't get too nauseous looking at this stuff. This is what I do all day. Swing around, swing down, swing out. Do my thing. So, well, looks like we're about ready to go back to work. So, love y'all. Talk to you later.